And after Buddy Project, there was a lull period. I was out of work for about 2 years. And it was like, I'm going to give myself 6 months more. My birthday, 29 July. Uh, if by 29 July nothing happens, I'm going to just bow my head and, make my way out of the industry.
Well, we have a very handsome, very good looking, very talented heartthrob of millions. Kunal Jaisingh.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Kunal, it has been, I think, a couple of months since we were trying to connect with each other. Finally, we are here.
Finally, finally.
And your fans are going nuts for you right now. Okay.
I'm just blessed.
I want our viewers to know about Kunal Jaisingh because we have seen you on TV serials and Ishqbaaz. You did it fantastic and you won the awards also. And recently in Kyun, Uthe, Chode. You are from Mumbai, but
Right.
it doesn't mean if you're from Mumbai, you will become an actor or you want to be an actor. Mumbai doesn't mean that.
Absolutely.
It's a city of entertainment and city of dreams. But how did you end up in this industry? Do you have somebody in your family, or this was just you and your passion?
I mean, I was always inclined towards it. I used to be a part of almost every play in my school. I used to be a part of every theater activity that was in college. But yeah, I never thought that this little hobby would, somewhere one day lead to, somewhere becoming a career. I actually never, started my journey after college to try in acting. I actually did a job. I was doing a 9 to 5 job in a company. And yeah, one day, I don't know, I just felt like this is a kind of a passion that is there in me. This is a hobby that I really love. And I would someday not want to be 50, 55, 60, 65 in the wee end of my, the last leg of my journey, and whatever age that might be, to look back and think that, oh, what if I would have tried, something, if I would have given it a try. So yeah, that's something that was always on my mind. And I spoke to my family, especially my dad. I told him that I don't want to, you know someday in life look back and regret that I didn't give it a try. So I said, just let me try it for a year. If things happen, well and good. If it doesn't, then I'll get back to doing jobs or, like, something. So yeah, but I think life wanted to take me in this down this road, and I'm here. And yeah, one thing led to another. I used to struggle with knowing what is an audition. I used to struggle with knowing where do I need to go, who's the person I need to meet, what is a coordinator, what is a casting guy, everything. Where do auditions happen? Um, all of that. I mean, I have started from the scratch. I mean, I had no one to guide me. It was just trial and error. Maybe, grasping from here and there. Okay, what's happening? So yeah, I mean, I've had no one who's actually helped me, or recommended me, or just some hand on my head. Nothing of that sort has happened. It was purely me. I mean, I'm today proud to say that it was all me. It was me not giving up. It was me, hustling. I used to leave at sometimes at when I started the industry, I had not left my job. I had requested them for a part time. So I used to wake up at 4:35 in the morning, get ready, go take a train, go long distance to my job till about lunchtime, go to the washroom at my office, change, eat my lunch, take a train, go to another station where I have to get down, where, the area, the locality, Andheri. I don't know if you know of it. So I would go there, give my auditions during the day, come back home, drop my bags, take my gym bag, go to the gym, come back, and I would probably sleep around 11:30, 12, and then again wake up at 5. And this would be my journey every single day,
Oh,
at least Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sundays used to be a little like, okay, I don't have to go for my job, I can sleep in a bit.
how many years did you struggle like that?
It was not years. I mean, I got my first break with Man Ki Awaaz Pratigya for a long-term TV show. In about 8-9 months, I was lucky there. But and then 6 months later, I did Buddy Project. And after Buddy Project, there was a lull period. I was out of work for about 2 years.
So what,
Uh,
in those 2 years, what did you do in those 2 years?
I hustled. I went for auditions. I kept, kept trying, and never did I doubt until the end, where it was like, okay, I'm going to give myself 6 months more. This was December around 30th, 31st. And it was like, I'm going to give myself 6 months more. My birthday, 29 July. Uh, if by 29 July nothing happens, I'm going to just bow my head and, make my way out of the industry. And mystically, I feel Ishbaz happened. And Ishbaz happened. And then things have just been going pretty okay for me. Yeah.
Wow. So in those 2 years, you didn't feel it like, you were not frustrated. You said, hell with man, I'm done with it. I'm just going to go back to my job. You didn't feel that.
No, I wouldn't lie. I didn't feel that, but no, I didn't. Definitely, I didn't feel I want to go back to my job because I knew that's not something that I want to do because it's not for me. It's not for me, and I somewhere knew that because I was never happy. You know, a couple of months into the job, I was never happy with it. So I knew the job is not for me. Maybe trying a business or something. I don't know. I don't know. I had no idea.
And the advantage what you had was that you are from Bombay, your family lives there.
Yes, I will not. I absolutely give it out to all those people who leave their families in other cities and other towns and come all the way to Bombay to struggle. I mean, I give it to them more than anything else because it's not easy. I don't know if I was not from Bombay, I don't know how much. I don't know if I would be here. I had a family, I had someone, I had a home to go back to. So I feel I don't feel I struggled as such. Yes, I was looking for work, but there are people who are struggling to make their ends meet also because they've come leaving their families behind and they have to pay rent. They have to take care of everything else. I didn't have that, so I'm grateful that way. And I always give my due respect to all those people who are doing it on their own from day one.
When you were struggling, you may have faced a lot of challenges coming across a lot of people who are just trying to trap you, giving you some kind of a um, you come with us, we'll get you this role and that role, we'll give you the money, and you come and come to our parties, and you will have a network there. Did you face those kind of issues, even though you are born
um
in Bombay?
no, it was just because I never came from a sense of insecurity. I never came from that phase. So, I mean, if someone told me that if you don't do this, I'm not going to be able to get you work, I would be like, it's okay, don't get me work. Or if you don't do this, you might lose out on work, or you might not be able to. I said, I'm okay. If I want to be a part of this, I want to be a part of this through merit. I don't want to be a part of through. I don't want to be a part of this industry through anything else. I want to be here on my merit. If you want to cast me for my work, if you want to take me for my work, let's talk. If not, if it is the peripherals that are surrounding it, if that is your prerogative, I'm not your guy.
Good.
I remember telling one guy who told me, "Okay, you might have to compromise and you might have to do these things, and if you do so, I will get you work in a week." I told him, "You know what, get me a work in a year. I'm ready to wait. Take 2 years. Go for it, man." So it was just that I was never insecure. Yeah, I was never insecure about myself. I knew if not this, I will make something of myself in life. And this is a journey that I have chosen for myself right now. So I'm just walking this down this road. But if this is not leading somewhere, then I'm okay to walk down a different road as well.
Ishqbaaz took you to a
Hmm.
different level altogether.
Absolutely.
Tell us your experience, because Nakul Mehta is a very dear friend, family to us.
But Nakul Bhai is an inspiration. I mean, that's someone who I look up to. That's someone who I take as an example. That I mean, he's also always had a dignity and integrity in his palms, and he's like, "This is something I'm not going to compromise with."
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
So tell us
So
your.
yeah, Ishbaz was the game changer that happened when I was ready to leave in 6 months, when I'd given myself 6 months, and Ishbaz had happened. I think Ishbaz is something that was a blessing. It was, I think, my mom's blessings. It was my father's blessings. It was just blessings that I came across this. Gul ma'am has been an absolute, you know, star in my life. She's the one person who's given me this opportunity, who believed in me, who stood by me, and she put her faith in me. So for me, uh, if Ishbaz has taken me to leaps and bounds as an actor individually, it's my effort of an actor that's there. I would do it regardless whether which show it was, but it was the people behind it was people who I was working with, the cast and the crew, who I give it all to, and all the fans more than anything. I think, I mean, if the fans don't love the show is nowhere. So for me, I honestly don't even call them fans, and they know it. I call them my family. I call them my friends, because they support me.
It was a multicast show, and you were
Right,
sort of a newcomer in that multicast. It is challenge. It was not easy for anybody, even though they have a significant role, to just
right.
show to the world and just come up, stand for themselves. What kind of challenge did you face, and how did you come out of those challenges during that show?
So you're right somewhere that I was a newcomer. I was a newcomer when it came to the general entertainment space. I had done a show for 2 years, which was the Buddy Project, but that was again in the youth space. So the acting and the kind of audience that we were engaging for, and the way of performance, the way of everything else was very different. And then I had a 2 year sabbatical as well. So for me, yeah, it was a fresh start to everything, and I just took it by the day. I was like, you know what, Kunal, you hustled up till here. Don't break. Challenges will come. Challenges will definitely be there, and where will challenges not be in your life? I don't know. I mean, I don't know one person who does not have challenges in life. So just take this as a challenge, and just walk down that road, because you have to.
You're a fighter. You're a fighter. And that's how, if you're not a fighter, you will not survive in any
No,
industry.
I believe that every human being is a fighter. Some people creep through it, some people sail through it. It's just that. I mean, everybody is a fighter, because some people have financial problems, some people have health problems, some people have relationship problems. But I mean, that's life, right? I mean, if there are no problems, if your life is smooth sailing, why would you be in this cycle of birth and death? Why would you be there? I mean, if everything has to be great. So I have accepted the fact that no matter what stage of my life I am in, I'm always going to have struggles. I'm always going to have problems. The problems will be different, struggles will be different, but they will always be existent.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, these are not problems. These are opportunities for self growth. These are opportunities for you to improve yourself. These are opportunities for you to know what is there that is giving you the inability to deal with that problem right now, because that's why it's a problem for me. If I could deal with it, I wouldn't consider it a problem. So yeah, so I always look at challenges and the problems that are there, or struggles that are there, as opportunities for growth.
Those are not the problems. I call them challenges. I don't call anything,
Absolutely,
call it challenge.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
During these shows, of course, you might be looking up to somebody or learning from some of your colleagues or your senior actors. Who you think you can say that I learned during Ishqbaaz or during Uthe Chode from these actors, which I can adapt in my life and I can use.
Right. So the first person who I want to tell you, who I have absolutely looked up to and who I've taken as a very, very distinctive example of, how professionally you should be, and how grounded, and how helpful and out there you should be, was in Buddy Project, was Manav Gohil. So he was the person who was a pillar who I could just confide in, go to, and just because he is such a magnanimous personality, and so warm, so welcoming, always out there to just be there for you. And so Manav Goyal, I need to give it up to him, because also I'm a Buddhist. So he is the one who actually introduced me to this. And then in Ishqbaaz was Nakul Bhai. I mean, he's also a Buddhist. I mean, I'm sure you know that. So and it's just that they were always there for me. If I needed to talk, if I needed some advice, until date, these are the two people who I will make sure that if I'm confused whether I should take a role or take a show or someone, these are the two people who I know I'll call, and they will give me honest advice. And it's very common for actors to feel insecure. It's very common for people to feel. I mean, it's not just actors. I feel anywhere in this world, when something's going for you and it's not going for someone else, you're gonna have your biased opinions. You're gonna have a little, a little. I don't know what the word is also. But these are the two people who I know always want the best for me. These are the two people who I know always want the best for everyone they touch, everyone who they interact with. So these are the two people who I really look up to in this industry. Manav sir and Nakul Bhai, like my heart goes out to them. I can do anything for them.